Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Elite and the Bandits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Derek Rodriguez gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 29 home runs for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
This guy has some pop in that leadoff spot. You have to be a little bit more careful in that. Threw him a first pitch strike, and he hit it over the wall.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Hit to first. McMahon gathers it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The average has been good, 306 to start the day. 28 home runs and 72 RBIs. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Juan Soto will be next. Three-two pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time is in there. A called strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here now is Juan Soto, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 29 home runs for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping into the box, Torres. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
And right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Batting 7. The designated hitter.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Looked like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Digging in now, Yordan Alvarez. He's been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Hazley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Elite are out in front 3-0. Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Now at the plate, Bobby Evans. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first-inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably the team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
But this will not get out there deep enough, as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. And here's Christian Yelich now. First at bat for him here, and he brings with him a season tally of 30 long balls. Ball 1 to start the at bat. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Here now the 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Ready now, Nick Solak. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 9.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
To the plate now, C.J. Abrams pops this one up, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out. The count is 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. First pitch on its way.
For New York.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Henniger is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting 5th.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Avisail Garcia stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for...
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way, too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
So coming to the plate, Robinson Cano, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Hit on the ground to short. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. McMahon, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 11th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The third baseman.
Now batting, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 full. The Elite on top 3-0. Digging in, Willie Calhoun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Henniger playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th round pick during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Popped him up. McMahon is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And that misses. Ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Soto. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia has a read on it. 2 down. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a curveball in for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Torres begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Torres is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Hazley will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Robinson Chirinos has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Plate now, Bobby Evans, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Base is empty here with nobody out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
A curveball hit right back at him. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Elite lead it 3-1. Settling in now, Yordan Alvarez as we begin the top of the 4th.
The designated hitter, Yordan.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
In now, Nick Solak. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. After it is Yelich. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. The throw is wild, and he gets away. Now at the plate, C.J. Abrams. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Hazley is there, 2 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 1-0 pitch on the way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 24.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now back, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Fouled off. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Looking up is Henniger. Into the second deck and gone. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Not shocked Robbie Cano's going deep in Yankee Stadium again. He started to really hit some bombs when they opened this park up back in 2009.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In his career, McMahon has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. So 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this.
Leading off for the elite.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Down 0-2.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Back up the middle. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is Yelich. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Mitch Haniger, and even 30 home runs on the year as they push the lead to 4-2. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more in the next one.
That's ball 3.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1 3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hit hard to the right side. The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here now the 2-2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Alonso is off at first with 2 away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Liner towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Digging in to try it again, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hayes, a native Texan. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Hayes isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. As it's now a 1-run ball game.
Hey, there's a bullet base hit right to center field, Giro. Looked like there was going to be a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure that he was able to get in to score.
This is always one I wonder why the third base coach doesn't send more. You see more balls from the center fielder hit the mound and not make it all the way home with a lot of steam on it. Nice aggressive base running.
Bobby Evans is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam.
At the plate, Adam Hazley. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. Throwing to second, and he'll get in there safely.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes Bob Melvin out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Ryan Stanek is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. In is Christian Yelich as he swings and hits a laser to right, and this one will bounce into the wall. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Line toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it 7-4. So here is Avisail Garcia as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 3 for 4. He also has 1 home run. And it's 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Haniger in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. 0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In now, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Acuna coming in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across. And all set for the start of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Yordan Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball and was able to find the hole.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Austin Bryce takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Stepping in now, Nick Solak. Started to go there, and the appeal goes down to first. And he did go around, says James Kingsley. It's strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
1-2 now. From the stretch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
At the plate now, C.J. Abrams. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. None out, runners at first and second. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Ronald Acuna, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2 balls and a strike now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball 3. Count is 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The throw home. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Willie Calhoun is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's down.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it to second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Ready for another shot now. Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
There's one. On to first, a double play. Bobby Evans will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Sam Tuivalala will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Mitch Haniger the next to bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And the pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in, Torres, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
After it is Yelich. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Into the box now, Adam Hazley. He singled his last time up. Josh Hader gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. And that misses inside 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit in the air out toward left. Soto is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Christian Yelich hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Torres has it to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the Bronx after this. Juan Nicasio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. In there, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. First pitch coming, here it is. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The center fielder of the 13th,
Acuna digs in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
the batter number 5.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A 1-0 delivery.
That's ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And it's fouled away. Two and 2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe as he beats the play at the plate, and it's now a 7-5 ball game.
The right fielder, number
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Looking to minimize the damage here.
That's a ball.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Haniger has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. And there he goes towards second. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Austin Adams trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Into the box, Pete Alonso. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1 and 2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2 and 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Hazley is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching.
Your attention, please. Now catching.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Joey Bart is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. From the stretch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Popped up. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero approach, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball one.
Boy, that's a great take right there.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time. First and second here with nobody out. A bouncer to the left side. To second for one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go as the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 1-0 the count. 1-0. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Henniger is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rowan Wick comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Juan Soto will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball lined towards center field. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, one out, down one in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Set and the 2-1 pitch on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batter, the catcher.
Digging in, Joey Bart. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. The Bandits used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.